The moment, Elon grabs the mic, expanded. A conference like no other, expanded. Day 2 of the Global Future Tech Conference was already turning out to be unforgettable. Held annually in San Francisco, the event had gained a reputation for being the ultimate gathering of innovation, a place where the sharpest minds from around the world came together to unveil, discuss, and debate the future. From artificial intelligence breakthroughs to mind-bending developments in biotechnology and robotics, every moment had been packed with excitement. The venue itself was electric. Giant LED screens wrapped around the massive stage, showcasing highlights from the previous day. A humanoid robot that could paint portraits, a neural implant startup claiming they could restore memory loss, and an AI-generated short film that had brought the crowd to tears. Everywhere you looked, there was a sense that the future was not just coming, it was already here. But the biggest moment of the conference was still ahead. Elon Musk, the face of innovation and controversy, was set to headline the evening. Slotted as the keynote closer, his panel was titled Beyond Mars, the Ethics of AI and Interplanetary Life. Needless to say, the anticipation was intense. The hall, which seated over 10,000 people, was filled to the brim. Thousands more watched via live stream. Cameras were set up from every angle. Security was tight. The air buzzed with a mix of caffeine and curiosity. As Elon took the stage, wearing his signature all-black outfit and a casual, confident demeanor, the crowd roared with applause. Everyone expected him to jump straight into AI predictions, Mars colonization timelines, or perhaps the latest Neuralink developments. But then came the twist. The moderator, a well-known tech journalist known for adding humor to even the most serious panels, leaned in with a grin and said into the mic, "Elon, before we dive into Mars and AI, we heard you might have a hidden talent. How about a quick song for the crowd?" The room erupted into laughter. A few people even started chanting jokingly. It was clearly meant to be a light-hearted moment, a gag to ease the tension. But then, Elon paused, smiled, and with a straight face, he said, "All right, why not? Let's do this." The laughter stopped. The energy shifted. Was he serious? No one was ready for what happened next. At first, no one believed it. Elon Musk, singing? It had to be a joke. Surely, this was one of his infamous meme-worthy stunts, or perhaps some pre-planned prank to lighten up the conference. A few people chuckled nervously. Others pulled out their phones, just in case this turned into one of those viral moments. But then, something shifted. The lights in the auditorium subtly dimmed, creating a soft, intimate glow. A tech crew member rolled out a single microphone stand to center stage. Then, without any grand introduction or build-up, a gentle acoustic instrumental began to play through the speakers. People stopped laughing. The track was immediately recognizable to many, the dreamy opening chords of David Bowie's Space Oddity. Elon Musk, without any hint of irony, stepped up to the mic. He looked briefly at the crowd, gave a small nod to the sound team, and then, he began. Musical note, this is ground control to Major Tom. A hush fell over the massive crowd. Phones were held steady. Eyes widened. The performance was real. And surprisingly, it was good. Musk's voice, while not that of a professional singer, carried a raw honesty. It wasn't flashy or pitch-perfect, but it was deeply emotional, vulnerable, authentic. The slowed-down version of the song only amplified its impact. There was no auto-tune, no special effects, just Elon, standing alone under the spotlight, singing a space ballad that had defined a generation of dreamers. Some audience members were visibly moved. Others sat in stunned silence, captivated by the unexpected intimacy of the moment. As one attendee later said, it felt like Elon wasn't performing. He was connecting with all of us. Just for a minute, he was one of us. And the world would soon be talking about it. The crowd goes wild, expanded, as Elon Musk reached the final, haunting lines of Space Oddity. Musical note, and I'm floating in a most peculiar way. The entire auditorium seemed to freeze. 10,000 people sat motionless, their eyes fixed on the stage, their phones silently recording what felt like a surreal, once-in-a-lifetime moment. No one dared to move. It was as if time had stopped. The air was thick with awe. And then, boom, the silence shattered. Thunderous applause erupted from every corner of the hall. People leapt to their feet. Cheers rang out. Whistles echoed. Hands clapped together so loudly and so long that it began to feel like a concert. But this wasn't a rock star's encore. This was Elon Musk, tech CEO, innovator, and engineer, receiving a standing ovation for a song. But this wasn't just any applause. It was the kind of response that shakes a room. Not the polite, obligatory kind people give to celebrities. This was real, raw, earned. Several of Musk's colleagues seated near the front row looked visibly stunned. One, a senior Tesla engineer, had his jaw literally hanging open. A woman in the VIP section was seen wiping her eyes. Even the moderator, who had jokingly sparked the moment, stood clapping in disbelief, mouthing, "What just happened?" And then, the internet took over. Within minutes, short clips of the performance flooded X, formerly Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts. The hashtag #ElonSings began trending globally, with users posting reactions ranging from pure shock to heartfelt admiration. One viral tweet summed it up perfectly. "I came to hear about AI and rockets. I left with tears from Elon singing David Bowie. What did I just witness?" The conference had made headlines before, but nothing like this. The internet reacts, expanded. As expected, the internet completely exploded, but not in the usual way. This wasn't about a new Tesla prototype or a controversial tweet. This time, it was about music and emotion. Elon Musk had stunned a live audience, and now the entire online world was about to witness it, one viral clip at a time. Within minutes of the performance ending, video snippets started spreading like wildfire across every major platform. X, formerly Twitter, was flooded with hashtags like #ElonSings, #MajorElon, and #MuskOnTheMIC. Instagram Reels featured clips of him singing under moody stage lights, edited with slow-motion effects and cinematic background scores. TikTok users wasted no time turning his performance into remixes, mashups, and reaction videos. Even musicians began adding harmonies and duets to his vocals. The memes. Endless. Photos of Elon photoshopped onto vintage vinyl covers, performing at Coachella, or edited into Bowie's music videos flooded Reddit and meme pages. Fan reactions poured in from every corner of the internet. Elon Musk is now officially a tech mogul, space explorer, meme king, and rock star. I don't care what anyone says. That man owned the stage. No auto-tune. No backup. Just guts. The full performance clip, uploaded to YouTube within the hour, smashed through 10 million views before the night was over. Comments flooded in faster than moderators could read them. Many were in disbelief. Some were inspired. Others just wanted more. Podcasts began covering the event instantly, with episode titles like Elon's Other Side, What We Learned from That Song, and Tech, Talent, and Bowie, the performance that broke the internet. Even mainstream news outlets joined the frenzy, running headlines such as, "Elon Musk goes viral, but this time, it's for his voice." It was official. Elon Musk had just gone viral, musically. The aftermath, Elon Speaks Out, expanded. Later that evening, after the conference lights dimmed and the crowd dispersed, Elon Musk found himself surrounded by reporters and cameras eager to capture his reaction to the unexpected moment that had captivated millions. Despite the whirlwind of attention and praise, Elon greeted the questions with his trademark calm and a subtle, knowing smile. When asked why he had suddenly decided to sing at a serious tech conference, Elon chuckled softly and said, "I didn't plan on singing. It was a joke, but I figured, why not? I love David Bowie, and sometimes the world needs a little music." His words were simple but resonant. The tech world was used to seeing Musk as a relentless visionary, driven by logic, data, and innovation. But this candid admission revealed a more human side, someone who understood the importance of creativity and emotion alongside technology. Elon went on to explain that while he had no plans to release an album anytime soon, or perhaps ever, he believed in exploring every dimension of human creativity. Innovation isn't just about circuits and code or rocket science, he said thoughtfully. It's about connecting with people emotionally. Sometimes that means stepping out of your comfort zone and sharing something vulnerable. That phrase quickly spread across social media and news outlets, becoming an instant mantra for both fans and critics alike. Innovation isn't just about logic. It's about emotion too. The statement sparked widespread discussion about the importance of balancing technical brilliance with empathy and artistic expression, qualities often overlooked in the fast-paced world of technology. Elon's unexpected performance, and his humble reflections afterward, became a powerful reminder. Even the greatest minds are multifaceted. They dream, they feel, and sometimes they sing.